It's that time, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we begin the new raiding saga for Endwalker. And so, with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Mathiagriffin back with you for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker live here on Twitch. So, we are already here in Sharlayan at the Baldesion Annex, where the person of interest that Kral was referring to when we were doing the main story earlier is who I have Rika standing next to. So he's been waiting for us for a few days, and so I think it's high time we gave him some time. As soon as I get out of group pose. In any event, yeah, this fresh-faced student representing the Baldesians are going to be giving us the opportunity to see what is in store for us. So, let's go ahead and speak with this fresh-faced student to take on the first quest for the brand new 24-player saga of Endwalker, entitled A Mission in Mordona. The fresh-faced student's face lights up at the sight of you. Although, looking at his face, I really could not tell if it was actually true or not. Oh, Rika, welcome back! Are you perchance here to see Kral? I'm given to understand she has a task for which she desires your assistance. That's what I was told. Then I shall fetch her at once. Pray wait a moment. You got it. And so... Hey there, Kral, and you brought Graha. Rika, my thanks for coming. If you're now available, I'd like you and Raha to assist me in the task that I had mentioned. What will we be doing? Free to call on Rika, I assume the task in question is somewhat more exciting than sorting through paperwork, which I'm pleased to add, I have finished. Have you? So if Rika is ready, then so am I. Our venture to the bounty has only served to whet my appetite for fieldwork. Not to oversell things, but I suspect you won't be disappointed. Ere I divulge the details, however, permit me to provide some background. Yes, that's why we're here. So enlighten us, please. As you know, our organization, the Students of Baldesion, was founded by my grandfather, Kaluf. Our stated mission was to uncover the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpret her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. We've since learned the whole truth, and it might be said that we've fulfilled our mission, but our work is far from over. In the course of our endeavors, we've also sought to devise countermeasures against these threats that come to light. Our involvement with the Warring Triad is an example of such. So, as you obviously wouldn't get that particular line if you didn't do that extra piece in Heavensward. 'Tis my belief that, in continuing to seek out the unknown and dealing with threats, we best carry on the student's mission. We best honor grandfather and his comrades who made the ultimate sacrifice to protect the world. And so, how will we accomplish it? Forgive me, I didn't mean to darken the mood. In saying all this, I simply wanted to clarify our organization's purpose for a new age. Fair enough. In line with said purpose, I've been reviewing new requests, and one in particular jumped out at me. It comes from none other than Rambros of the Sons of St. Koenig. Well, long time no see for him. Yeah, even Graha is surprised. Surely, has something happened in Mordona then? So it would seem, and he wishes to entrust the matter to us. So what do we do? Whatever his missive, while his missive is sparse on details, he writes that it lies beyond the son's expertise. Uncharted territory are the exact words he used. How's that? What have you seen that has not already been seen? I'd like you to meet with Rambros and conduct a preliminary survey. What say you? I say we are in. We are so meeting up with Rambros again. Wonderful. When you're ready, pray make your way to Remnant's Hall. I shall let Rambros know to receive you there. I must remain here to oversee operations, but should it transpire that more hands are needed, don't hesitate to send word. You got it there, Kral. And so, well, there's no time like the present. If you could go on ahead to Revenant's Hall, I shall make my ready and then be on my way. We'll see you there, Graha. Look at him go. Take care there, Kryl. Yeah, we have not seen Rambros since, I believe it was 5.3 when we gave him the opportunity to sample some Archon loaf that Tataru had made. And before that, of course, he was best known for being part of the representation for the Crystal Tower. So, not surprisingly, it will take a little longer than usual to load into Mordona, but we're going to be just fine. So these are all the people who are chilling out over here, waiting for the opportunity to meet with Rambros as well. And so, there you are, Rika. Tootsie more early. I guess we are. My apologies for the wait. Hey there, Rambros. How's it been? Yeah, coming and lumbering in there like you are. Rambros, what a pleasure to see you again. How have you been? Well, the pleasure is all mine, my friend. I've been well, and it gladdens me to see that you are too. And as for us, now I know you have many demands upon your time, so I shall explain the particulars of our request at once. Recently, an explorer came to us who claimed to have discovered the Phantom Realm. You mean it's not the Shadow Realm? Who knows, maybe it could be the Shadow Realm. And look how shocked Graha is. The Phantom Realm? So this is what you meant by uncharted territory? Yeah, please enlighten me, I am not aware of these sorts of things. You're not familiar? Perhaps unsurprising given that it is a lesser-known legend. I deserve to know exactly what we're getting ourselves into on this hazy day here in Mordona. This legend holds that across Eorzea there exists a realm that appears as a mirage. Though visible from a distance, it fades away as one draws near. While it has featured in myths since ancient times, the realm's existence could not be proven, and thus it is seldom mentioned in literature. In spite of this, fueled by the rumors of the occasional sighting, the myth has persisted and continues to capture the hearts and minds of explorers. Even as the remnants of Midgard Solmir hang in the distance. That you yourself should reach out to us. It is real then? When first the explorer in question approached us, we doubted him, but we couldn't doubt the evidence of our senses. Nay, the realm is real, as you will soon see for yourselves. Good gods! A part of me still struggles to believe it, but we have no reason to doubt you. Just like there's no reason to doubt pretty much anything in this game, is there? Suffice it to say, we are eager to see the realm too. Whatever truth awaits, I pray you will succeed in finding it. Said how the explorer, one Derek. He has seen more of the realm than us and should be willing to serve as your guide. I asked him to accompany me here, but he preferred to continue exploring on his own. He'll be somewhere near the banks of Silvertail Lake, I expect. Understood. Oh, thanks, Rambros. Yeah. Until we meet again there, big man. Pretty sure he's finished off the Archon loaf that Tataru gave him. Come, let us split up and look for our explorer. You got it. So what will we find in the wilds tonight? No need to dress for combat here. Just head outside of Remnant's Toll and start looking. Now, there are going to be a few places of interest that will glitter and show up as we go along, like this point of interest, but we don't need to look at any of that. The only thing we need to look for is over here. This baby Oppo Oppo. You see a small Oppo Oppo. It couldn't possibly be the Explorer, or could it? Why don't we find out? We have seen stranger things. Well, it looks kind of cute and cuddly. This little koala. as I try and ascertain what this thing's business is. Just in case you were entertaining the thought, Rika, that Oppo isn't our explorer. I have the man in question here with me. Well, thanks, Graha. I certainly feel quite weird right now. But it seems the Oppo likes this guy too. As he climbs up on his shoulders and takes a rest on his wrist. I'm Derek, the one who discovered the Phantom Realm. My apologies for making you search for me. Well, glad we found you. Curious about this creature, are you? Indeed we are. I found him injured during one of my journeys and tended to him. Since then, he has taken to following me around. He is inquisitive but otherwise harmless, so pray pay him no mind. As he just chills out there. Good thing you're wearing a wristband so that his claws or whatever don't dig into you. You are the hero who delivered our star from doom, are you not? What good fortune that one as capable as you should lend her aid. I do what I can. Look at the smile on my face. To be clear, our organization is yet to accept the commission. Before we can make a decision, we will conduct a preliminary survey. Will you guide us to the Phantom Realm? Indeed you will. Of course, I will show you to the entrance at once. Alright. The gate to a realm long dreamed of by explorers. So let's go check it out. As the two cats look at each other. Let's follow this man. And his Oppo. So as we hustle on over to the shores of the lake. What are you about to find out? We're also about to find out something very weird. Strange, isn't it? Impressive, isn't it? When the gate manifested, so too did this magic, allowing one to thus walk upon water. Did we find Jesus? And the Oppo can do it too. Are you sure it's safe, or this is just like Oriange's spell? It was a short-lived experiment that didn't work out all that well. Someone conceived the means to do this at will? An intriguing individual. Well, you'll have the opportunity to meet him at some point, I think, as we go along. It's perfectly safe, I assure you. Come. Yeah, it'll be nice for Ange to meet a kindred spirit such as yourself. So as Derek walks off deeper into the lake, all of a sudden, he disappears, along with the Oppo. And yeah, they didn't disappear into the mist. Not even remotely. And I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll just do it too. No problem, for the Warrior of Light. Yeah, you can clearly see she is floating. And so is Graha. Why the 12? You truly can walk here. What magic is this? By what means is it perpetuated? Hey there, Bubba. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Forgive me. Let us continue on. Yeah, thanks for coming out to the YouTube premiere of my 5.1 or 6.1 content earlier tonight. Thanks for keeping me company. So let's see what we got. We're going, yeah, we went towards the light. It's blinding me. Once we can actually see. If you didn't know any better, you'd swear we were in the first. But this is not the first. This is the Phantom Realm. It's definitely not the Shadow Realm, that's for sure. It's so much more bright and colorful and happier here. As we pan out the camera and get a full view of this place. And hey, the music is rather nice too. This floating island known as the Omphalos. Let's have a look around. Is this heaven? No, it's Iowa. To think that the entrance would lie over Silvertear Lake. Yeah, given all the crazy stuff that's happened in that place in recent years. Graha taking the chance to inspect everything. There is nothing out of the ordinary with the environment. The sights, the sounds, the smells, all appears they should be in nature. That is to say, this place is no illusion. So what do we do now that we're here? We seem to be in agreement on where we are, and that everything can be touched and all the other senses can also be utilized. Let's have a look around this place. As Derek awaits us at what appears to be the plaza of this area. So yeah, how'd you come across this place? I bid you welcome to the navel of the Phantom Realm, the Omphalos. Do you know how I got that name? Or is it just some information you're giving us for no real reason other than the fact that you just want to give us a little bit of enlightenment? Alright, Graha, we go over to you. Have a look around. The Omphalos, you say this place is called? A name of my own conception, I confess. I thought we needed something to call it by. Lest you wonder, the word navel in an ancient tongue. The word means navel in an ancient tongue, an allusion to Mordona's location at the heart of Aldenard. Let's pan around and have a look. As you can see, there are man-made structures, and the place appears well kept. Yet there isn't a single soul in evidence. Tis my hope that you will help me to shed light upon this realm, to learn who created it, and to what end. I should like to know why it has revealed itself now. Was it simply chance that it kept it hidden, or something more? Oh, that's fascinating. Thanks there, Bubba. In any case, let us begin by taking a look around. With a smile on his face. I mean, who can blame him? So as the boys head on off, we will be given the opportunity to inspect 3 specific spots. The first is over here, at this vantage point, where we can see the Crystal Tower from here. You can't see it on the horizon. Well, you're lucky, neither have I, but if anything else, Final Fantasy XIV has done a really good job of adding a lot of words that were not previously known into the modern lexicon. In the distance, you see what appears to be the Crystal Tower. Though the clouds make it difficult to be sure, it would seem that you are in the sky above Silvertear Lake. No such owl could be seen from the outside, however. Wonder why that is. I'm sure we'll learn all as we go along. Meanwhile, let's go check out this mysterious monument. A stone monument has been erected here, by whose hand you cannot say, but the motifs wrought into its base appear familiar. They certainly do. If you start the game and make your choice on your horoscope, and if you happen to take the ceremony of eternal bonding, you'll be aware that these symbols are actually well known. So these symbols are a reflection of your horoscope in game, and of course, as I mentioned, if you take the ceremony of eternal bonding, the symbol you chose is featured at the altar. And finally, we'll head on over to where we can see Graha off in the distance. Also, I should give myself a pat on the back for using the term modern lexicon. A number of structures such as this can be seen in the area. What purpose could they possibly serve? The architecture is unlike anything seen in Eorzea. Truly exquisite stuff. Exquisite stuff it is. Let's double on back. So we'll want to speak with Derek to complete this initial quest. I don't think they'll ever do anything like that, Bubba, but yeah, maybe in a fanfic? I don't know. Finished looking around, have you? What are your impressions? We've had only a cursory glance, but this is truly a mysterious place. The gleaming spire rising above the clouds, that is most certainly the Crystal Tower. And judging by its aspect, we are a considerable distance above Silvertear Lake, which would suggest the gate we entered is a teleporter. However, if this isle lies where it appears to lie, then it couldn't have escaped the Battle of Silvertear Skies unscathed. Which is to say, we are in Mordona, and yet we are not. 'Tis as if we were displaced from our world, if only slightly. Displaced is an apt way to put it. Was there aught else you noticed? Aye, the motifs upon yonder structure. They are unmistakably the marks of the 12. That they are. Let's have a look. We have Lim Lane that we're looking at, and then Althic is coming over next, by which I posit that this was created to be a place of worship. And then coming around next we have Thaliak. I wonder if this keeps going because I haven't had the chance to actually find out, but it looks like it is. And after it goes past Thaliak, it then crosses over to Menfina. And then followed by Menfina, we have the deity representing Ishgard, Halone. Then I have to admit, I don't remember this one. I have to say, this one I actually don't quite remember who that is. But I do know that this one is Nafika from Gridania. Then this is Nald Thal, the one that's found in Ul'dah in the Thaumaturge's Guild. To be followed by Azuma, who Mathia has as his horoscope. And then we have Ralgar, who is of course best associated with Alamigo. Then pan around further to get to Birago. Then we have who Edie has as his choice, which is Ulshan. But yeah, I can't remember who that last one is. Well, at least I got 11 out of 12, so I guess that's gotta mean something. But by whom? I cannot think of any who could have possibly built such grand premises. Never mind magically conceal it. At least not in the wake of the Battle of Silvertear Skies. Aye, this is a mysterious place indeed. So what's it all about? As we all take a look at the primary structure, we'll take 2,500 gil for the completion of the quest. Yeah, who does the hourglass belong to? Oh no, wait a minute. This is Althic. This is Althic because over here, this is the spinner. This is Nemia. Yeah, I should know that because, of course, Nemia is recognized during Christmas, during the Starlight Celebration. This is her symbol. This belongs to Althic. Alright, now I can go properly from order. So, Lim Lane. Then we have... Oh my god, I did it again. Oh my god. Okay, Lim Lane, Nemia, Thaliak, Menfina, Halone, Ulthik, Nafika, Naldthal, Azuma, Walgar, Birago, and Oshan. There. We all got that? Good. Alright, let's move on. Let's go ahead and speak with Graha to take on our next quest for this storyline, entitled The Realm of the Gods. Graha Tia is pondering how best to proceed. So as we all ponder together, well, it seems there's but one solution for our ignorance: a thorough investigation. For this we will require more manpower and supplies, among other things. With your permission, we will confer with our representative Kryle and make the necessary arrangements for a formal investigation. So the answer is yes to Mr. Derek, then? If that is what must be done to commence your work in earnest, then by all means. Without further ado, let us return to Sharlayan. Hold, mortals! Oh, who goes there? Oh, it's lighting up. And there's another one that's also opening up. Yeah, we got a pair of gazebos that are now open for business, it seems. And giant lasers are coming out of them. And a pair of orbs are emanating from this gazebo. And two from the other gazebo. And in a blinding flash of light, yeah, not another one. You profane this sacred realm with your very presence, and must answer for your irreverence. Who am I? All of a sudden, it's Shadowbringers for real! Except these aren't Sin Eaters. In fact, they're incredibly muscular. And I mean incredibly muscular. And decked out in a lot of Polynesian-style tattoos, including this guy, who's got a Greek wreath on his head and has nails sticking out of his backside. And he's not alone. I am Birago the Builder. Oh boy. Looks like our horoscopes are real. Birago? Then the 12 are real? Let there be no doubt. We are not simulacra born of mortal faith. No, we already established that. Nay, we 12 are divinities true. And in Heidelin's absence, we are the star's rightful rulers. Its will. Yeah, I'm not armored, but I am armed. Closely have we watched mankind. And we have determined that you, champion of Heidelin, pose a threat to our ascension. Why would I be a threat to you? You are foolish to wander into our realm. We could destroy you with these here and now. But, as divinities, we must demonstrate grace and forbearance. You know, I'm pointing my lance at you. There is but one path. We must weigh this mortal's worth. Here, here, let there be a trial. While the mortal would invariably be destroyed, it would at least provide us with a diversion. What? You suddenly appear and simply expect us to simply comply with your whims? Haven't we been doing that all game? Protest if you wish, but mortal logic means naught to gods. You will abide by our laws. Creepy. Lo! The gateway to our sanctums lies open! Oh, is that what those things are? I thought they were nice little gazebos. Show us the strength of mankind! Show us the honor of mankind! Show us the spirit of mankind! And as for you, if man would remain the master of his own destiny, then assemble your comrades and come. Come and prove your worthiness! Well, looks like we pissed this quartet off. So they go back to orb form and are going somewhere. I guess they're going back to their quote-unquote gazebos. I guess we'll see you wherever. So now what? How do we get to them? Gotta think this one through. 7 hells. During my previous forays, nothing like this ever happened. I encountered not a single soul, and certainly not gods. And by their own mission, they mean to take over the star. What are we to do? Gotta think about this one, Graha. This situation has indeed taken an unexpected turn, but we must try to think clearly. Gotta think of something. The 12 have long been revered and worshipped in Eorzea, and myths about them abound. But to my knowledge, they have never thus appeared so openly before people. Well, I guess because we are kind of trespassing. For these beings to suddenly reveal themselves just when we're here, claim supremacy over the star, and challenge Rika to a trial. Too much about this feels odd, and it gives me pause. And I think it gives all of us pause. Fair enough, yet as it stands, it seems we can't dismiss the threat either. Whatever they are, if they're issuing the challenge, then challenge accepted, or Gaius Van Belsar once said that the 12 too were simply primals. Or this has turned out to be another strange affair, but, well, Gaius had everything that he once believed turned upside down. So it's not like we can necessarily take what he said at face value. But yeah, if they're issuing a challenge, then a challenge accepted. I'll do it. Dependable as ever, my friend. In any event, if these beings seek dominion over the stars, they say, what happens here may have far-reaching implications. To that end, I believe we should take action. Suffice it to say, you are with me? Suffice it to say, you are correct there, Graha. Then the students of World Destiny will officially tend to the situation. Aye, in the course of studying the star's mysteries, we have undertaken to deal with any threats that may arise. This is no different. So, away the two of them go. So we officially accept the quest. Okay, so we're going this way, over the purple structure, whatever it's supposed to be. Graha? So, what are we gonna do? Right, let us deliberate course of action. Derek, know you aught of these being sanctums? Aye, they are domains in the Phantom Realm that all lie beyond each gate. I've explored them all. Oh, you have? How did you get all that before we did? Perhaps due to etheric instability, there are times when one can enter when one ordinarily cannot, but 'twould seem the way has been opened for us. While I encountered no gods during my previous forays, I saw enough to know my way around. I am but a humble explorer and cannot contend with gods, but if you would be willing to protect me, I will serve as your guide. And so, assemble your comrades, Birgo bade us. And as strong as I know you are, we know little less about our foes, neither their strength nor their true nature. It would be decidedly reckless to face them by ourselves. Oh yeah. And so the music stops. Nay, we must choose an approach that affords us the best chance of victory. To that end, this time I shall work behind the scenes, while you set forth to answer the gods' challenge. I will do what I can in my capacity as a student. For one, it would behove us to arm ourselves with knowledge about the 12, and I shall begin by apprising Kral of the situation. As we get this dramatic intro music. By thus utilizing our resources to the fullest, we shall overcome whatever trials await. I hope you're right about that there, Graha. As we both get the look of determination on our faces, away he goes to fetch Kral. And meanwhile, we'll stare into the heavens and take a look at the first destination where we have to go, known as Aglaya. For those of you familiar, Livia Sas Junius used to have a move called Aglaya Climb. It was an AoE attack that she once had, but since the launch of patch 6.1, it's a move she doesn't have anymore. It was phased out. So yeah, that's the thing that happened. Good thing I'm still very familiar with this particular term. Oh, I know, Bubba. I definitely have that inkling, because how else can Derek get around like this? There can only be one real explanation for it, but we'll have everything confirmed as the saga goes on. But for now, we gotta dress for battle. And take a look at the new raid location known as Aglaya. In the course of investigating the legendary Phantom Realm on behalf of the students of Baldessian, you have encountered 4 mysterious beings who claim to be of the 12, the guardian deities of Eorzean myth. They declare that in Hyland's absence, they are the rightful rulers of the star, and you must prove your strength if mankind is to remain the master of its own destiny. While you know precious little about these self-proclaimed divinities, the potential threat they pose cannot be denied. So it is that you resolve to answer their challenge and prepare for a foray into their sanctum. And to enter here, your item level has to be no lower than 565. So that is what we are going to be getting ourselves into in just a moment.